One of the reasons why we have this quite strict and unforgiving and a bit of a survival mode self-talk is that other people's energies affect us, both in the factual that their energy really affects us, and if our energies, our aura and our vibration is not strong enough and high enough, then they're easier penetrating ourselves. When we are not full of ourselves, then other people's energies can kind of come in and affect us. It also depends a little bit on your human design. Some of us have our G centers empty, which means that our identity, who we are, is affected very much by our surroundings, and we need to find a good place to be in order to find our own harmony. Some of us have it filled G center, so we are ourselves wherever we go, and we're not that sensitive, but even so, we can still be empathic, and empathic people are more sensitive into other people's energies. Some of us are feelers, some of us are knowers, so we know what other people feel and think, or the feelers are those who can feel it in their bodies. And there are other types, but when you combine that with having to, since our birth and our growing up, we're struggling with our ability to be our authentic selves and trust that we can be safe and loved and cared for as our authentic self, then those conflicting doubts and fears within us can make us lose our voice, or can make us doubt. And that kind of doubt and assuming what other people want, or assuming that this is my problem when it's in fact not our problem at all, and it's maybe not even what other people think at all, then we start to accumulate this kind of hallucination or a hypnosis or illusion of reality. And whilst reality is an illusion, then it becomes even more ungrounded, more unfounded strictness and limitations to who we are and what we can do. So the Kriya for this week is a Kriya that will strengthen our aura. It's really amazing how it's activating the third chakra and then filling up the aura and strengthening the aura and then feeding it back through our crown chakra to ourselves. And this is a practice very good for us who are very sensitive to other people or who work with other people. If you're a teacher, a parent, a healer, just anybody who's sensitive to other people's energies and want to protect your energy. So we're going to be protecting our energy whilst we're still remembering of trying to unlearn these patterns that are not actually real, they're not actually ours, and they are limiting who we are and what we can do. And so I also really want to share you this idea that I just learned